Well, good morning, everybody. I have some sad news this morning. This is so sad. You know, sometimes when I'm getting dressed in the morning and the guys are in the morning, pre-morning show, I come in and I say, "Hey, babe, can you tie me up or whatever?" And the dress I had on yesterday had ties. In case you forget the color, go back and watch the replay. My husband, what he did was, a tie goes in the back. I had on a halter dress, and the dress ties in the back. You know what he did? And I didn't realize it. He tied it up, put a knot in it, and tied it in the front. None of these men say, isn't your dress put on wrong or anything? Nope, nobody said a word. I went all day. I mean, not just in the morning
until
show,
I got back.
From
Houston.
Yeah. And
she let it ride that long.
And I looked in the mirror and I said, "What is this?" And then I looked on the replay. Go back on the replay, ladies. And just because your husband didn't do it, just him in a way. Just do it for me. Do it for me. Just
See, when it comes to dresses, you could either talk to Mike Clark or Captain Billy J. They'll tell you about dresses. I have no idea what's to do with a dress. What do you call whatever knot you got in your throat or whatever? I don't know what rubbers you're thinking about or what, but
I tell you,
hang on for after dark on that one, Eddie. However, while she's throwing us under the bus, here it is. This dress was bought from Temu. And while this is not a paid advertisement, I must let you know with a public service announcement that whenever you buy stuff from Temu and just throw it brand new into the suitcase, okay, we've had this come up on a cruise where we did not know how to install this dress or outfit. Install. Adult assembly required. Okay. Bottom line on these Temu dresses, if you don't take a screenshot or the second screenshot to show how this thing is supposed to sit on the body, we have no clue. No clue. Okay, how to install these dresses. And like Eddie said, I don't know anything about dresses. So I tied it up the best way I know how, which is, I'm a dude. Okay. If it's going to hold it up on you, that's good enough for me. Mm-hmm. So yes, we have all been thrown under the bus first thing this morning, and let's get on with the show. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into Go Live Together. We are your morning team. If you are here for the replay, please type in the word #replay in the comments section. Otherwise, if you are here right now, thank you so much for coming in to enjoy our shenanigans. First up in the chat is Yo Brooklyn in the house. Eddie Lugo Studios has made it in. How did I do? I did well.
I don't want to talk to
you. Next up in the chat is Traveling with Tinkerbell. Good morning.
Good morning.
And she says, good morning, family. It's a cold, rainy day in Florida. Wishing each of you a great day.
Cold and rainy.
Cold and rainy.
Oh, a good day to eat some Cuban sandwich with some Cuban coffee and sleep all day.
Get in the bed.
Also, Tink says, my favorite stateroom is an aft balcony.
Excuse you.
Yep. Mike and Rihanna's Adventures has made it in. Good morning.
Allied reinforcements have arrived from the north.
Oh, that is so true, Mike.
Yes. And we are 3 days away from 2024.
Really?
Yep. John Gaylor on the road again.
Hey, John.
Where you going? You eastbound down or what? I mean,
he went to do something. Now he's on his way back home.
So now, do they drop anything particularly like related to Galveston or Texas or anything like that?
Oh no, they don't drop nothing. But in Dallas, they do.
in Dallas, but not in Galveston or Houston or anything like that.
I don't know about Houston.
I know that dress didn't drop. That's one thing.
Yeah.
It was tied
The
up.
drops are a really big deal where I live. Every single little town from like one side of the state to the other has their own celebration and their own kind of related to them drop.
Well, I do think that Galveston is at least going to run fireworks.
Oh yeah, they're gonna do fireworks.
Gotcha.
We have a affinity for fireworks. At the same time, we got Moody Gardens going off right here in the backyard. At the same time, the big crowd is always down on the seawall by Joe's Crab Shack. So yeah, we believe in fireworks.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Over here, and it's popped over the water. So even during a burn ban, we can still have public fireworks. Cruising with Keith has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
What's up?
And let's see. Cruising on the High Seas and Travel has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Controversial Cruising has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Scott.
And let's see. Ahoy there. Captain Billy J. Travels has made it in. Good morning.
Welcome.
Good morning.
Yep. You know it's going to be a fun show when the Cap shows up.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Captain Billy J says, the only thing I know about dresses is that Clock wears one and a mini skirt drapes across the floor when Eddie wears his.
Read between the lines, homie. Read between the lines.
Yes, sir. And we got a donation of fresh fruit coming in, bananas and pineapples. Yep. All we need is some chocolate syrup and some ice cream, and we got a banana split.
Stop it.
Yo.
That's right. That's right. Marjorie has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And okay, so we
What's
are.
about Mademoiselle?
Yes, we are all caught up in the chat, which means that I got some things to show you. First up on the panel is the Carnival Breeze. She is the only ship that we have in port today. And so that led me to the ship tracker. And where are our ships today? The Carnival Breeze is in Galveston. The Carnival Dream is on day 7 of an 8-day cruise at sea on its way back. The Carnival Jubilee is day 6 of a 7-day cruise in Cozumel today. Disney Magic and the Regal Princess are both at sea on day 2 of their cruise, but the Magic is on a 6-day and the Regal Princess is on an 11-day. We won't see her for a hot minute.
Yeah.
Harmony of the Seas is down in Roatan, Honduras on a day 5 of a 7-day cruise, and the Voyager of the Seas is on day 2 of a 4-day cruise. So yeah, that's the deal. In the meantime, if you are here for the Breeze, which you should already be, your weather for this morning is we are waking up to 48 degrees with 59% humidity and clear. It is cold out there, y'all. Cold. Yep. Your sail away forecast is almost just as cold. You're going to be at 55 degrees with 49% humidity and windy. So you may have a rocky sail away today.
A rocky, yeah.
Rocky. It's going to be back and forth. Yep.
So take you some sea medicine.
And a hoodie.
A
battery-powered hoodie if you have one.
Yeah.
Oh, snap. Elizabeth has made it in. Good morning.
Wait.
Hey, babe.
Sorry, too many things going on this morning. Yeah, like adjusting the thermostat we heard. You snuck it on in there. A couple of degrees.
Somebody's whining about being cold.
Yeah.
At 77 degrees.
Well, she's coming back from her mom's tonight, right?
Yep.
So
she's getting the house
she was
ready.
getting the house ready.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Put it on 68.
Yep.
Make it nice.
And let's see. Captain Billy J says, we used to have a pelican drop for New Year's Eve here in Pensacola, Florida. They no longer do it due to the cost.
Like I said, there's a lot, like it's a big deal where I live. So all the little towns do it. You know, some of the more medium-sized cities do it as well. And they've really gotten creative about a lot of things. Like I live in a town called Mechanicsburg, right? So they drop a wrench, right? And in a town on the other side of Harrisburg, our capital, called Lebanon, Pennsylvania, they drop a big bologna. right? A big because for Lebanon bologna.
Mhm.
And so in Punxsutawney they drop a groundhog, right? So I mean they just do a lot
It's
of.
a big thing.
It's a big thing in the city. In Harrisburg they drop a strawberry, because the city somehow is known for strawberries, or I don't know, something related to strawberries in our capital city. I don't really know what it is in particular, but like I said, big deal around here. Lots of it's a town actually where my mother-in-law lives called Dillsburg. It has nothing to do with dill pickles, but it's called Dillsburg, and they drop a dill pickle there and stuff like that. So it is a huge deal around here.
And Scott, before we go any further, when you said bologna, are you saying that what you eat, bologna?
Like bologna?
Bologna. It's called bologna.
Yeah.
It's
called bologna.
It's bologna.
Listen, little kids call it bologna.
It's bologna.
No.
What do you call it, Eddie?
Little kids call it bologna.
Bologna, because that's how it's pronounced in Italian.
It's bologna.
Yeah. No.
Bologna in Spanish.
It's bologna.
This is a chat moment.
Mm-hmm.
Do you pronounce it like me, bologna, or do you pronounce it like Scott?
Yeah, like I said, little kids call it bologna. Grown-ups call it bologna because it's bologna.
I say it like it's spelled, bologna.
But oh God, no, you're not in
Just
the
like
chat. No.
just like lasagna.
I mean, I don't know how big bologna is around the country in different parts of the country, but but Lebanon style bologna, is a huge deal here, but it would be because it was made in Lebanon.
Just like lasagna, I pronounce it just like it's spelled, lasagna. I do. I really do.
So there is a town in Arizona. Do you pronounce it Tucson?
That's Tucson. That's Tucson. Mike and Rihanna says we don't have fireworks here on New Year's Eve due to the cold temperatures we get here during the winter.
That's like a personal problem.
Yeah.
So
she's got
I got props.
Yep.
Bologna.
Classic bologna.
Bologna.
Yeah. Bolo.
Yep. Oh, snap. We got some apples in the chat. Hello. Welcome in. Oh, and there's a thermostat update coming from Elizabeth here. I didn't change the thermostat.
Sounds like it works to me.
Well,
so the investigation
somehow it got changed.
The investigation continues.
And we know it wasn't me.
Somebody's gonna sleep on the sofa tonight.
I know, right? Cruising on the high season travel says 45 here today feels like 37.
Oh, wow.
Ooh. Oh, snap, kiwi. We got some kiwi in the chat.
Oh, I love kiwi.
Yep.
I love kiwi.
And now we can start the party. House of X Entertainment Inc. has made it in. Welcome to the party.
I wanted to say something to Crystal in the chat. She said, "Oh, we were talking about food today." I mean, this is a cruise and travel show. But sometimes we do get a little sidetracked about food and other types of things.
But there's something. There's a reason why she's asking about food.
Cruising with Keith says Cheryl says it correctly.
And he's from the East Coast.
Yep. And Crystal, welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for joining.
Keith is a gringo.
Keith.
Yeah, because Keith is married to a serious Sicilian, and I'm sure she doesn't call it bologna.
Oh, okay. Well,
Captain, curse him out.
Captain is on Scott's side on this one.
But look at Mike and Rihanna. They say it's two people.
Listen, Mike and Rihanna are up north.
Listen, and here's the other thing about Mike and Rihanna. Rihanna has this really great video out there about making cauliflower soup.
Yes.
Okay. But Rihanna kept calling it cauliflower, right? And it was driving me insane.
Wow.
Right? It's cauliflower, not cauliflower. I mean, who are you, Arnold Schwarzenegger?
we
California.
Crystal says we were supposed to go to a couple's beach in Cozumel, Mexico, but it got canceled due to the weather. I've never been so happy in my life.
Oh, stop.
I wonder what kind of couple beach was it that she's
Mm.
happy not to go.
It's probably one of them nice ones.
Get it?
don't
Get
know.
it? Get it?
Yeah.
Get it?
Mike Arana, it is 38 degrees Fahrenheit with a high of 51 and no snow in the forecast. That'll
Mm.
work. Yep,
Sucky.
yep. Oh, whoa. We were having way too much fun last night at that wedding party on the Jubilee. It was insanely fun.
Wedding? Mm.
So we got a visitor from the Jubilee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Captain Billy J has says how to pronounce baloney is like pronouncing K or key. Everyone says it different.
You're
Yeah.
right. But it's baloney.
And for me,
Bologna.
there are at least two words that are interchangeable for me. I say them both ways, and that is key and K,
Key and K, yeah.
and route and route.
Well, here's another one. Here's a rhyming thing here. Is it about or a boot? LOL.
Well,
Yeah.
it's definitely about, unless
It's
you're in Canada. If you're in Canada, then it's about.
About. Kathy Mills has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Kathy. It's apparently Friday night here today.
Yes,
So-
it is. And we already just skipped forward to the late night show, and it's about to go bananas. Okay, there are some banana moments in here, so get your finger ready, Scott. Here goes. In 1694, Mary II, who became Queen of England in 1689, died of smallpox in London at the age of 32.
Oh, she was young.
Yep. In 1734, the outlaw Rob Roy, known as the Scottish Robin Hood, died.
Mm.
Dead.
In 1832, following his election to the Senate, John C. Calhoun became the first U.S. vice president to resign. At that time, the Constitution did not have procedures for filling such a vacancy, and the post remained empty until Martin Van Buren was sworn in the following year.
Mm. Oh, my God.
In 1895, the first public demonstration of the cinematograph, an early motion picture apparatus designed by the Lumiere brothers, took place at the Grand Café in Paris.
Mm.
In 1918, while imprisoned for participating in a plot to gain Irish independence, Constance Markievicz became the first one elected to the House of Commons. However, she refused to swear an oath of allegiance to the king and thus did not take her seat.
Mm.
In 1923, Gustave Eiffel, designer of the famous Eiffel Tower, died at the age of 91.
Gustav.
Mm-mm. That's who it is, Gustav.
Yeah.
Bananas.
And tomato. At least I got all the letters on this one. In 1934, Spanish sculptor Pablo Gargalo,
Mm.
known for his
Uh-huh. You didn't say it right.
correct.
Bananas.
I'm a gringo. Okay, there we go. Known for his figure sculpted from iron and other metals, died.
Mm.
In 1954, American actor Denzel Washington, noted for his engaging and powerful performances in such films as Glory, Malcolm X, and Training Day, was born.
Mm.
In 1973, U.S. President Richard Nixon signed the Endangered Species Act, which obligates federal and state governments to protect all species threatened with extinction that fall within the borders of the United States and its outlying territories.
Example, Jeremy.
Correct.
Mhm.
In 2008, the
Hmm.
Detroit Lions became the first team in NFL history to lose all 16 games in the regular season.
Wow.
And I thought it was Jets.
Mm.
Wow. In 2016, American actress and singer Debbie Reynolds died a day after the sudden and unexpected death of her daughter, Carrie Fisher, who was a noted actress and writer.
Princess
Leia.
Leia.
Princess Leia.
Yep.
And in 1065, the original Westminster Abbey, located in London, was consecrated and opened on this day in 1065 by Edward the Confessor, and became the site of coronations and other ceremonies of national significance in England. And that will do it for this episode of Jeremy Goes Banana.
I love this song.
Yep.
I like all our songs, but I really like that one.
Oh, okay. Here's another one. Cruising with Keith. Is it sweet or sweet in the word sweet? Or suit in the word sweet?
Oh, is it
Don't
sweet?
ban him. He's in a weird mood today. He must not have his bagel today yet.
I know, right?
Is it sweet? I like his logo. It's a cute logo, Keith.
Mm-hmm. No peaches or kiwi for cruising on the high seas and travel. Goldie has made it in. Hello. Good morning.
Hey, Goldie.
Good morning.
Hola.
Oh, snap. Wait a minute.
Hey, we got a super chat from you and you
And you.
Thank you.
Breaking news. We got a super chat. Good
I
morning.
was really going into it.
I know, right? Journeys with June and Brady has made it in. Good morning.
Hi,
Good
June.
morning.
The mother and daughter duo have made it in. Good morning.
Good morning. And can you imagine people in the chat, all four of us on a cruise together?
Yes, you can.
I am going to go in on these guys. So if you have anything that you want me, a practical joke, tell me. I can do it.
I'm going to practical joke those Temu dresses that you're bringing that you haven't installed, pre-installed prior to the cruise.
I was telling Alice that yesterday. For some reason, I don't know why in this world the Lord punched me last night by watching the Mayhem videos, all three, back to back. Why, Lord, why? But
Right.
it's I see you guys grabbing Cheryl's suit or whatever, put together. It's still in that bag and put it in the luggage. So like, don't they want to try this stuff out?
Never been opened. Never been opened, but it's traveling.
It might be opened on the Prima.
It might. You just said it.
Yeah.
It might. They're all coming back. I bet you.
It's been traveling ever since the restart.
Yeah, that red shirt, it still made it back in the bag with no bottom to match.
That shirt is for me. That's what it is.
Yep.
On the Prima, you're gonna give it to me. I'm gonna come over to your cabin and get it.
Yep.
I'm waiting on a part 4.
There might be.
There might be
because we are still not ready.
I saw something about
Maybe part 4 could be where you go back into the bags, get
Eddie
all
knows.
of the items that are still in their plastic, take them out, configure them, try them on, fold them, put them back in.
Nope. The part 4 could be that, but we're not opening up nothing.
Part 5.
Part 5. Oh yeah, it might be.
Don't tell her that, please.
Cruising on the High Seas and Travel says, yes, at the MDR asked for service for some butter toast for Scott from the muster drill.
Oh, he's gonna get some. Don't worry.
He's
Yep.
gonna get some. Don't worry.
Hey, Together We Travel has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, Will.
Yep, and we are all caught up in the chat, which means that it is now time for Scott to bring us the cruise and travel industry news.
Good morning. Cruise news with Rod
And Kiwi.
and butter toast. 72 degrees.
Royal Caribbean's private island voted best for 2023. I kind of disagree a little bit. Perfect Day at Coco Cay was voted top in the best cruise line private island award category, getting 34% of the vote. 9 islands in total competed for the annual honor, including Carnival's Half Moon Key. It's really Holland America's Half Moon Key. Amber Cove, Princess Cruises Princess Keys, and MSC Cruises Ocean Keys, my favorite. The annual Cruise Hive awards opened in October of 2023 and closed on Friday, December 22nd, with all valid votes tabulated to select the winners in each of the 8 award categories. Cruise Hive readers could each cast 1 vote per category. The awards have been an annual feature since 2014 and offer real cruise fans insights into different cruise lines and experiences, so everyone can plan their best cruise vacation. So the list here is, it says here, Coco Cay, also known as Little Stirrup Cay, is one of the Berry Islands, a chain of about 30 islands, 55 miles north of Nassau. It opened as Perfect Day in Coco Cay in 2019 after a $250 million improvement from Royal Caribbean. It has enough space and amenities to accommodate up to 6,000 cruisers per day. It says here, among Perfect Day at Coco Cay highlights are 3 beaches, the largest freshwater pool in the Bahamas, the biggest wave pool in the Caribbean, overwater cabanas, Daredevil's Peak, the tallest water slide in North America at 135 feet. A new exclusive VIP area, Coco Cay Beach Club, is wowing guests with its floating cabanas. Guests can also enjoy a 1,600-foot zip line, a helium balloon ride over the island, and 13 water slides. So it's bring up the list here again. As you can see here that interesting enough, Amber Cove comes in second. And again, I have to completely disagree with that personally, because Amber Cove is just not one of my favorite things. So moving on, another award is being given out. Carnival Cruise Lines comes out on top for best service and crew.
Yeah.
And I think I have to agree with that, actually.
Yeah.
So it says here, cruisers know that the success of any vacation at sea is closely tied to the level of service guests receive from the ship's crew, including cabin stewards, waitstaffs, bartenders, and others, all whom help to set the tone of the sailing. Carnival Cruise Lines received 28.79% of the vote in the category, followed by Royal Caribbean, which received 21.98%. The remaining brands earned far lower percentages, including some in the single digits. Cruise Hive Award. It just goes on to say they opened up in October and ended on the 22nd. As a new award category this year, the service and crew acknowledgement calls attention to the thousands of onboard workers who keep things running smoothly across virtually every area of the ship. So Carnival Cruise Line President Christine Duffy points out that the brand's website, that 120 nationalities are represented in the line's employee manifest, which includes 35,000 crew and shoreside staff. The line's employee mantra is inclusion, equity, and diversity. So the line operates 26 of a varying size, 26 ships of varying size and crew members proportionate to the capacity of its guests. Its largest ship, Carnival Jubilee, which entered service in late December of 2023, carries 5,400 guests in double occupancy, along with 1,735 crew. So we also have another scorecard, for lack of a better way of putting it, on the cruise lines and their crew scores. So as you can see here, Carnival on top, then followed by Celebrity, Disney, Holland America, MSC. I'm surprised to see Royal Caribbean so far down the list because I always have a really great crew interaction on Royal Caribbean. In fact, on my recent sailing, the crew were very friendly, very attentive, especially like even in the Windjammer, always coming over to ask you if there was anything I could get you and things like that. So, but yeah, so it's I'm sure there's going to be more of these awards coming out for different categories or whatever. So we'll be bringing you that information as it's released.
And that's the way the news goes.
That's right. So are we to expect a decline in the crew, in the level of service we receive from the crew on NCL?
I don't think so.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, where's it at on the list?
Wow.
Right. Yeah, I can't see. Hang on. Let me
Down pretty far.
back up here. Oh, there it is. Norwegian. Okay.
Just under MSC.
Wow.
I mean, it's a little bit further than halfway down the list. So.
Yeah, but Carnival's crew is fantastic.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Carnival's crew. I have to agree with that. Carnival's crew is absolutely the best in it that I have experienced for sure.
Yeah, and
consistently the best too. Consistently the best.
Consistently. And Mike and Rihanna, you will see that on 2.0. You will say, "Wow, they are awesome."
Yeah, they are.
On Carnival.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Across the board on every sailing that we've been on, for sure.
And it doesn't matter who you talk to on the ship, what crew member, they're gonna stop, talk to you. I've even had people, come by and sit down. Girls, sit down and sit with me while I eat my pie or whatever I'm eating, But that's just who I am.
Except for the white shirt dude right there at the Italian restaurant in the Celebration, he was kind of rude.
So here are the quick percentages. Again, I did not get to those. So Celebrity received 11.62%. So just to recap again, Carnival got 28.79% of the vote.
Oh wow.
Royal Caribbean got 21% of the vote. Celebrity got 11% of the vote. Norwegian Cruise Lines got 8.96% of the vote. Princess 6.88, Holland America 6.66, Disney 5.92, and Virgin Voyages 5.11, and MSC 4.07. And I saw a TikTok yesterday where a woman was on an MSC ship. The Carnival Horizon was sailing past and she was filming it, and she was saying things. She was basically narrating her TikTok by saying, "Oh, look, there's a lovely Carnival cruise line or cruise ship. I bet the crew are being very friendly to the guests on that." And she was going on and on and on. She was like, "Unlike here on MSC."
Right.
And it's kind of a mixed thing. Like I feel like I've had a few issues with some crew members on MSC, but for the most part, nobody was so awful that I felt like it was a problem.
Right.
But again, certainly not as friendly and as accommodating and attentive as they are on Carnival.
Right.
I'm serious. They are. They're very accommodating.
Yeah.
Scrow's Nest has made it in. Hello. Welcome.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yep. And let's see.
Oh, somebody wants to know what NCL's rating was.
Yeah,
It was 6.
Okay.
Yeah, he went through the things there. Crystal says, "Oh yay, we want to try something new the next time. Have no idea where to start."
Well, you got a couple of TAs here.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh snap! Ocean Travel has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Well, and Captain, in my experience with MSC, like every other cruise line as well, it varies on the ships, and then of course it varies on crew rotation as well, right? Now, so far, consistently, I've had really great service on Maravilla. So, you know, we will definitely be curious to find out what your experience was on Seashore.
Sure will.
Absolutely.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. What are our thoughts on Holland America? Krista wants to know.
Beth loves Holland. I know that.
Yeah, so my wife really loves Holland America. And like I said, now that we have reached our loyalty goal on all the different lines that we've been sailing, we're looking for a new line, and Holland America is definitely towards the top of the list. So,
yep. All right. Well, we are all caught up in the chat again, which means that it is now time for Scott's question of the day, which is, do you have a favorite or special crew moment that you would like to share with the viewers?
yeah, like maybe on a Carnival cruise. So mine goes really far back, right? I mean, like really far back. Was when I first met my wife and we were on a ship together, the Navigator of the Seas. You know, we had our cabin steward always just went. She left us like little kind of like, I think that she could tell that we had just met and that we were, you know, newly in love and everything else. And she just left us these little things throughout the cruise, you know, that just made it special. Kind of like she kind of like was letting us know that she could see, you know, that we were in love and having a good time and stuff like that. And our last tail animal was actually a heart, and she put all these rose petals in it and stuff like that. Really great, right? I've certainly had some other great moments as well with, you know, interactions with crew and stuff like that. Too numerous to go into, but that's definitely the one that sticks out for me. So.
Yep. Eddie?
Well, it happened to me on the Bliss. There was a lady, one of the entertainment crew. She's from Argentina. So every time I saw her, I call her Argentina, Che Pibe. And we had, every time we got together, we had a great conversation talking about a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm hoping that when we go back, it was on the skate. When we go back to it in 2025 to cruise again on the skate, I hope she'll be there. You know, if she is, she is. If she's not, maybe she's moved on to something else. But that's one crew member that I do remember very well. Every time I talk to the stewardess, whoever the person is, male or female, and we get along very well. I always find out where they're coming from, stuff like that. I make them feel comfortable with our stuff in the room, and also I am being very lucky also that every time I ask a crew member to do something for me on video, so I could use it for the blogs, they are willing to do so, and they help me out. So haven't had any bad controversies or anything like that at all. Every time, even if I need something, they get it for me. They don't seem to give me the roll of the eyes or anything like that, you know. So it's been great. So far, no problems.
Well, we have only cruised Carnival, so there have been absolutely no bad crew moments other than the white shirt at the Italian restaurant on the Celebration. However, there are two crew members that stick out for me, and that's Roni and Franklin. Now, these guys were our staff, our wait staff on my first cruise, which was on the Breeze in September of 2021. We took a cruise soon after that. It was either our anniversary cruise or the one after on the Vista, where we found these same two guys in the Lido. And
came up to us.
It was the Valentine's Day cruise after that, because we had brought Valentine candy for the crew, and they just popped up in the Lido. Franklin was first, and he talked to our camera. You know, he talked to us. He remembered us. We remembered him. He follows us on social. He joined the channel. You know, he did all of that, and he went and got Roni for us. He was like, "Hold on, Roni's here with me." So he went and got the main server. I thought that was kind of cool. We had a good hangout right there in the Lido.
Okay, for me, it was the entire guest services. I had misplaced my grandson. And as a grandmother, I needed to know where he was, and he hadn't made it back to the cabin for dinner. And it was time to go to dinner with the group. And I said, oh my God, I've got to go and look for my grandson. But then back then on the fun times used to say, if you've lost something, contact guest services. Well, I had lost my grandson, so I contacted guest services, and they were so nice. They explained what they were doing. They went and got security. They came back with his picture that we had taken when we got on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
And that dumb grandson of mine had went to sleep at the pool in the back, and that's where they found him. And I said, oh, thank you. They even told me, don't worry, go to dinner with the group. We can find him. And they did. And so every Christmas that I'm on a cruise, I give guest services. I take guest services a big something because they found my grandson. So
Yep.
I like Carnival. I like their crew. They're perfect.
That crew is phenomenal.
So we get thrown under the bus. Meanwhile, you lose your grandson.
Oh, wait.
Boom.
Oh, that union rep is something else.
Mm.
But yes, Crystal, there are some group cruises. Eddie got a group cruise, and Scott is working on a group cruise for the morning team. So yes, to answer your question.
This year, we have 2 cruises that we're going to be on. One of them is an actual group cruise. The first one we got coming up in 29 days on the Norwegian Prima, where all of us and another YouTuber is going to be on. Cruise Vet is going to be with us. And I know that we're going to thoroughly enjoy that cruise.
But Eddie has one.
Yeah, Eddie does have. He's been keeping it a secret. So go ahead and throw yourself under the bus and let's hear about this cruise we got coming up.
Well, Crystal, for you and everybody else here, coming up in October 28th, 2024, leaving out of Tampa, Florida, on a small ship called the Carnival Paradise. It's going to be on a 6-day cruise, leaving from Tampa. We're going to go down to Key West, Montego Bay, and Grand Cayman. And if you're interested on getting a cabin, please get in touch with Bruce at Ocean to Ocean Travel to get your deposit going. The cruise has to be paid off by July. Of course, Bruce will give you all the details when it comes to the cruise. Also, Traveling with Timbo will be there on the part of that cruise. Also, all 4 of us will be there. I don't know about Scotty yet, but I think we might be able to kidnap him or something and bring him along also. Cruise Nuts will be there. Orange Cone Blog will be there also. House of X might be there. There's a lot more people going along, coming to this cruise. So it's getting packed a little pretty good. So the sooner you get in touch with Bruce, the sooner you could get a cabin going or get some information that you need for it. So listen to this video.
Booze Cruise 2024. Hosted by Eddie Lugo Studios, out of Tampa, Florida. Port of calls, Key West, Florida. Grand Cayman Island. Montego Bay, Jamaica. Aboard the Carnival Paradise. Join us for this great cruise, October 28th to November 3rd, 2024. Contact Bruce at ocean2oceantravel.com.
Yeah, man.
Yep. John Gaylor says, while we were going through the Panama Canal on the Carnival Legend, our cabin steward joined us on our balcony to enjoy the locks. She was an absolute pleasure to spend time with.
Yes,
Wow.
I'm telling you, Mike and Rihanna, you will be thoroughly pleased with your crew on the ship when you go on 2.0. I mean, I can't say whatever,
Mhm.
Carnival has the best crew.
Yep.
Well, and Mike also said, do any of the crew members that see you as a vlogger and ask about your channel or follow you guys on YouTube?
Yes. Yes.
Some of them do.
Yeah, I have a combination of them. Sometimes I actually get on a ship and a crew member actually says, I recognize you. I watch your vlog. Other ones will either see me vlogging and ask me about it.
Mm-hmm.
Or what they will definitely, when my cabin steward comes in the first time and sees that I have transformed the desk of my cabin into a complete total studio with mics and cameras and all kinds of other stuff and everything, they always ask me, are you a YouTuber? And then ask what my channel is so that they can follow me. So.
Right.
That's right.
And Eddie, are the cruise nuts going to be on 2.0?
Yes.
Okay, because Crystal says, I love the cruise nuts. They are so nice. I have yet to meet them. Well, you got a perfect opportunity. Yep. Jump on that ship, the Booze Cruise, the Secret Booze Cruise 2.0, leaving from Tampa, October 28th. We're all going to be there. We would love to meet you too. And
I'm trying to put something together as well.
Yes,
Margaritaville at Sea has a new ship coming out, and it's going to be sailing longer cruises, 5-day cruises from Tampa. Yep. So I'm looking at a possible group cruise on the Margaritaville at Sea Islander, which is the new ship. The existing one is called Paradise. So the new one is the Islander, and I'm looking at that for sometime possibly in 2025. We have what we would like to do is we would like to do the morning show from the Islander and have everybody who is on there as part of the group in the audience and interacting, and we're still kind of developing it and putting it all together. So we'll see how it all ends up, but we're definitely looking into a Margaritaville at Sea group cruise.
Yes, absolutely.
And you get to see me do this in person. Okay, I'll stop.
Absolutely. Okay, well, let's see.
And that's going to be fun too.
It is.
It's going to be like the Today Show in New York.
We don't have an idea of maybe the month just yet, because all of us have cruises in thought or on the books so far on 2025. We just have to see what works for all of us.
Yep.
And then we'll make the announcement right here on Go Live Together several times, as well as the After Dark show. I know that Baby plans on running the announcement during her shows as well. So you get plenty of opportunities to hear about it and get a chance to book it before it actually arrives.
I got an announcement too. Don't forget, Sunday at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, Jackie and I will have some. Oh, let me stop doing that.
I know. I was wondering
dizzy.
how long you were going to go.
I was making myself dizzy. Wait. Wait, we're having someone from the Jubilee give us a review of the Jubilee.
That's right.
On Sunday.
Fresh off the ship review.
Yes.
Journeys with June and Brady would be interested in a Margaritaville at Sea Islander cruise.
All righty then.
Yep. Cruising on the High Seas and Travel says hopefully in October 2025.
Well, Scott's the man. He's the man. I gotta stop that. This wig makes me.
Oh, you don't have to. Goldie, see you later. Thank you so much for coming into the show.
Thank you so much.
Crystal is on the Jubilee having a blast with all that good crew interaction. Man, we were supposed to be on that sailing. We were.
Wait a minute. Crystal, Cruise Nuts, it's in the Jubilee right now.
On the Jubilee.
Yeah, they are in the Jubilee right now. It's a Filipino guy running around with a GoPro. So
yeah,
check that out. Him and Tracy, they're both on the Jubilee right now.
She thought that was a Temu delivery, y'all.
I got one coming today and tomorrow, so leave me alone. Don't judge me. I don't even know what I bought. But you know what? I shop so much. I bought 2 of the same item for Hannah. She's got 2 dresses that are identical, and
And I bet you're gonna bring both with you.
I'm gonna bring one.
Crystal says they're all. She says we're all running around with GoPros.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Just look for them. They're definitely on board for sure.
Start
Well,
walking
how
around.
did-
Just start every time you see somebody with a GoPro, just say "cruise nuts."
Mhm.
Yeah.
And they're
It was-
a cute couple.
Surely at one point in time you're gonna find the right one and they're gonna answer.
Yeah. Just say cruise.
Oh,
nuts.
snap. Looked like you got a good friend here. Crystal says, me too, baby. Shopping on Amazon at 3 a.m. is dangerous.
Oh,
Walk
girl.
away, walk away.
That's why you should.
I've done it. Amazon and Temu, I tell you, I've already put my stuff in the cart for Temu.
Well,
I mean, not Temu, Amazon. It's like 600 and something.
Here's a welcome. Welcome to the Friends of Cheryl meeting. We can start the meeting now. Hello, my name is Jeremy, and I'm a non-shopaholic. I'm just here to press buttons. I buy one item at a time. I hit the buy now button. I don't even go to the cart at all.
And you know what?
I hit the buy now button.
He bought one item yesterday,
item.
and he came in and he didn't tell me he bought it. And I said, "You bought something from Amazon?"
Yeah.
And didn't tell me.
Don't have to. It's one item.
I could have put something in the cart.
No cart for me. I hit the buy now button. I do. I wish Temu had one of those.
And they do.
Yeah, but it's after the fact.
Yeah,
It's after your purchase. It's like one click. Okay, well, that's going to hit your card. It's not putting it in the card for sure.
That's how I got Hannah's dress.
Journeys with June and Brady. I ordered from Temu, Cheryl. I will let you know what I think when it gets here. Oh, we got a first timer in the house. Welcome in. Welcome into the meeting.
Yahoo!
That's right, baby. We're just looking for copyright claims. That's all we're doing.
I think I have that one. I think I have that one short enough and tweaked enough that we will not get a copyright.
Okay.
But then I sing too.
Yeah. Crystal says, "Merry Christmas and thanks for the company." Yeah. They're on the ship for real, and they're in Cozumel today, which means that they are wilding out. They're having a real good time because they stay in Cozumel, just like all the time. You can find cruise nuts there.
They're in Mr. Sancho's.
They're at Sancho's today.
That's where they always go.
That'll work.
Mr. Sancho's.
That'll work. Let's see. Cruising on the High Season Travel says, "Hello, my name is Rob from Cruising on the High Season Travel, and I am a cruiseaholic." Yep, me too.
Me too.
Yep. Cheryl, you are going to make the kids prima donnas.
Yep. Especially Hannah. Hannah's the shopper. Yeah. She'll say, "Dad, that's a good price."
That's a good price.
And then he just melts and buys it.
Mm-hmm.
She has Sheen on her tablet. That's just how bad it is.
Yep. And let's see. I believe. Okay, yeah, we're all caught up in the chat. So who is coming on later today on YouTube, Eddie?
Well, the way I got it is this way. 11 o'clock in the morning. Be Mr. Darian with a moment in the world. Chili Falls travels also at 11.
Oh.
Roy and Becky's travels 1 p.m. Eastern. I believe that at 1 o'clock today, 1:05, Tinkerbell will be live today too. He's been making sure that I know about it. I don't know why. I don't know what to do with that information, but I'm just telling you guys about it. So 6 p.m. tonight, Michael Ann, Spoiled Mama. Followed by Controversial Cruising at 7 p.m. Peaceful Peace at 8 p.m. And closing the night will be Beach Please at 9 p.m. Eastern.
That is a really good lineup. And here's another banana moment here. Controversial Cruising. First of all, welcome into the show and the shenanigans. Hang on, you get hearts. Yes. Is it Cozumel or Cozumel or Cozumel?
Cozumel.
It's Cozumel.
Cozumel. Yeah, the guys.
They're the right way.
We got a
Cosmo.
song. The people that
Sing it.
actually sing that
He
song.
pays these guys every time we go.
I tip them $10 because
Yeah.
they come to the table where we are and they sing for us.
Sing the song.
Mariachi.
No, it's on the channel. You got to shop around our videos,
No,
and I may drop it on social later because that is a cool song.
Sing
It's Cozumel. It's
How
not
does it
it's
go?
not even a Z in there. It's an S. Cozumel.
It's Cozumel.
No, not according to the mariachis.
Sing
It's Cozumel where they serve bologna.
Oh, do I need to go get
Taco,
my
bologna
props?
tacos.
Do I need to go get my?
I think Cheryl is coming back on later tonight at 7 Central.
Oh, you want me to on your show? I will be there.
Yeah.
I will be there.
Hey, the Bud Files. Good morning.
Hey, buds.
And let's see. Yep, I've started a controversial debate. Yep. Cozumel.
Yes, you did.
Cozumel.
Yes, you
Cozumel.
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 No,
No,
sir.
it's you.
Sing the song.
Cozumel.
Just refer to
Home
it now.
of the barf boat.
All righty, guys.
Margaritas.
Well, with that, we will leave you confused yet once again here on the show.
You confused.
You're confused.
If you enjoyed the show, please hit the like button on your way out. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so. Everybody take care of each other out there and never, ever forget, we love you and good morning.
Bye.